another video. If you are new, hey babe, what's up? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, okay sis? It is day 21 of Vlogmas, okay? We've been skippy, but it's okay. I'm still doing it. We got 4 days until Christmas, sis. Okay, currently it is Wednesday that I'm recording this. I'm thinking about doing 2 videos today. So if y'all see me wearing the same outfit, sis, I'm pre-recording, don't do that. But anyway, hey you guys, so this video is sponsored by Madamglam New York. This is the perfect stocking stuffer if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping, okay? Today I'm using their cuticle oil and I'm using 4 new colors that they sent me. I absolutely love this nail polish, y'all. Let me put y'all on, okay? This nail polish is paraben free, it's vegan, it's cruelty free. You can get 30% off using my code PinkTokyo30_3. And I will also drop the link in the description box. And all that you have to do is just follow the link and introduce the coupon code at the checkout. I have a few colors from their holiday collection and I decided to go with rock and blue. So I hope that you guys like my nails and let's enjoy the rest of the video. So y'all, I got a story time. This is gonna be a quick story time. I've been wanting to tell this story for the longest, but I don't know, for some reason my mind has just been like so clustered that I couldn't remember shit. But I'm just gonna tell y'all the story time because this story literally happened a year ago around this time. Like, it probably happened a year ago on this day, but I remember it being this time and Christmas had to be like 4 days away, okay? This story time, it relates to the motivational speeches that I be giving y'all, okay? It be relating because you just don't know where you will be. You don't know where you'll be in a year, tomorrow, the next day. You just don't know. Our situation last year was kind of difficult. Me and my boyfriend, like, we recently moved in together last year. We're young adults, okay? Both of us dropped out of college to try to just pursue passions and make money and just, you know, we're working these dead-end jobs and just floating around doing Uber. We're doing Uber Eats, DoorDash, Amazon Flex, anything to just make ends meet and pay all of our bills, okay? Thankfully, with our hard work and dedication and grind, all of our bills have always been paid on time. Like, we never had an issue with our bills. Last year, this is the time when I was working for this DJ company and I was trash at it. And I hated it, but it was like the only job that I could have where I didn't have to work all day, every day. This was a time where we quit that DJ company and we was out of a job, like just doing Uber Eats, doing just doing shit, door dashing. So I definitely know that struggle. So Titus's family put us on to another family who had a slaughterhouse, aka like a meat facility where they process meat, livestock and all that, and they grind the meat and they turn it into stuff that we can eat, okay? You know, it was something different because me and Titus, we're the type of people where we don't want to be held down from a job, which is kind of ironic because now we kind of are in that situation, but it's a year later and we're blessed, okay? So I'm not gonna complain. Basically, we just needed something. We really didn't want to work for a 9-to-5. We didn't want to work for just any type of company. And, you know, we thought since, you know, they're cool with his family, then, you know, it would be a breeze because it was a family-owned business. We ended up getting a job. We was like, okay, we'll do it. You know, they said that they'll pay us $600 a week. The catch was that we would have to drive an hour and a half away because girl, this one we was living in Georgia, okay? We had to drive up to the mountains to do this damn job. And this was just out of us not wanting to work for a fucking corporation, okay? We ended up taking that risk and driving an hour and a half each day. Sometimes it would be 2 hours coming back home, okay? And yeah, so basically, speed it up, we was working for kind of like a redneck family, okay? Now, if you're a redneck, I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to, don't get offended, sis, okay? I'm just, this is what it was. So it was a redneck family. They were white. I don't have a problem with working with white people, or rednecks, but basically going into the job, we just started seeing like a lot of stuff. They would say certain things or do certain things or treat us a certain way where we just felt uncomfortable. And girl, y'all, this job was packed with hella Mexicans. Okay, our co-workers was Mexicans. We was like the first black people that worked there. We was the only black people that worked there. Okay, so the business, they had the mom, the dad, and the son. So those were the three family members that owned the business. They had their other family members working, like the sister and her husband. They used to work there. They were cool, but you know, I don't know. I don't trust people. They be smiling in your face and then they have other intentions. And you'll see why I say that. It was cool, you know, we were supposed to get paid $600 a week. Some of y'all are like, girl, sis, that's not a lot. Okay. But apparently we was getting paid more than everybody else, like more than all of the other employees. Mind you, this type of job is some physical shit. Like, I never had a job like that. Okay, little old me working in a slaughterhouse? Y'all probably like, sis, you lying. Girl, I done had almost every job in the book. Okay, I'm only 22. I've had customer service jobs. I've had a DJ job where you have to be super freaking social, and I'm not that. I've had a job where I've done the Uber, DoorDash, customer service, work from home, warehouse, Wendy's, fast food. Like, I did it all. I did retail sales. I did basically damn near everything in the book. And this working at a slaughterhouse with them killing animals that's like the biggest one on my list that is just outrageous to me. I never saw myself going into something like that. But I thought it was cool because I'm interested in like the farm and nature and all that stuff. But working there was a very physically demanding job, to be honest. It was. And I was good as hell at it. Okay, any job I do, I'll be bombing that shit. But basically, we started working at that job around this time last year. So like around the beginning of December of last year. And, you know, it was cool and all. You know, they was paying us our little $600. And, you know, the money started dwindling. Okay, but that's for another story. That we're not even going to get into that. But the money started dwindling. Like, I feel like they was messing with our checks. I don't know. It wasn't adding. Like, how much we were supposed to be making did not add up to what we was getting in our checks. And yeah, so anyway, the son and the dad, they had some issues. Okay, they had like some hillbilly issues. I don't know what's going on. Me personally, as a melanated black person, y'all know that our households are completely different. Like, I come from a household where I respect my parents. I don't talk back to them. If I talk back, I'm getting my ass beat. Y'all know that some other cultures, some other people, their households don't be doing that. Like, they let the kids just talk to them any type of way, okay? Like, and they don't get their ass beat. Like, they'll go ahead and buy them a gift the next day after talking shit to their parents. No, I wasn't raised like that. But basically, in this household, the son, I think he was the only child. He was like 19 around the time. And he would talk shit. Like, he will talk back to his parents. Like, if he's mad, y'all, oh, all hell gonna break loose. Okay, everybody who's in his way, he's going to go off on. And yeah, like, I didn't have a problem with him. You know, I never had a problem with him. That's their business. I didn't really give a fuck. I came there to get my money and leave. I don't care about drama. I don't give a fuck. Okay, and that's at any job. I don't give a fuck. Okay, even at the job I'm at now, I don't care what y'all got going on. What made us concerned was this one time the son was mad at his dad. I don't know what the beef was about. It was about some shit. I don't know. So I was on this machine. I was on this vacuum seal machine. That was my job. I would vacuum seal the bags to make sure that the meat is, you know, all the air is sucked out of it. So that was my job. So I was on the vacuum seal machine. I had my headphones in, chilling, boom, working, ready to go home, right? So, y'all, for some reason, I was hearing these words in my ear, okay? Mind you, the town that we worked in was like, it was a racist town. Like, Confederate flags everywhere you go. People have it on their bumpers. People have it on the outside of their houses. And the gas station across the street even had a fucking Confederate flag on the fucking the billboard. Okay, I'm working, I'm hearing this word, okay, and y'all know what word, y'all probably know where I'm going with this. Okay, I'm hearing the N-word. Okay, so I'm working, but I'm in the zone, so I'm hearing it subconsciously. So I'm like, okay, you know, I take out one ear, but I was like, and the son is just going off. He's going off. Okay, he's mad at his dad for whatever. Mind you, me and Titus are the only black people in there. The rest of the employees are Mexican, and the other half of the employees are white. Okay, the majority of the employees was Mexican, but we got the owners that's white, we got the owner's friend that's white, and we got the family members who's working there who's white as well. Okay, why I hear the son saying, I feel like I'm being treated like a effing N-word. I kept hearing it. He was like,
I'm being treated like an N-word.
Like an N-word. He kept repeating it. And I didn't know if I was hearing it right because my music in the left ear was loud. Like, it was loud. So I'm like, okay, maybe am I hearing my music? Is my music saying the N-word? What's going on, sis? What's going, because there is no way that this Caucasian male who lives in a racist town is saying the N-word while we are there. It was what I heard. Mind you, I've been in Georgia my whole life. Never have I ever been in the South for my whole life. Never have I ever heard a Caucasian person just say the N-word like in a racial slur. I never heard them use it as a racial slur to my, like, in my vicinity. Okay, I've seen it on TV, you know, you see it on videos on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. In person, to hear like a Caucasian person say that shit in person in my vicinity, in my region of breathing and living, to hear that, I was like, okay. So after that, that's when we started thinking differently about the family, because if the son is acting like that, I can only imagine what's going on at home. Mind you, their house was on the property where the facility was. Like, they literally could walk like 30 seconds to their house. So whatever's going on at home is gonna go on at work, okay? So, because we thought that they were some good people, and mind you, all over the place they had scriptures and everything, and Bible scriptures written down, and you know, they probably follow that, but just because you're religious does not mean that you're good people, okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? Just because you're religious does not mean that you're a good person, because I swear they be the most judgmental people, especially. That's a conversation for something else. We basically thought that we was in good hands, like we was safe. We was with people who were accepting and loving of everybody. But if you're using those type of words and the way that he was using it, it's yeah. But anyway, let's fast forward. Okay, so fast forward around this time last year, I'm pretty sure today, the 21st, was probably literally a year ago that it happened. Like, it probably happened last year on the 21st. So they threw together this Christmas dinner party. The owner was gonna make some steaks for us, some fresh steaks. Mind you, their meat was good as fuck. I give them that, okay? And the facility was clean. I give them that because we helped them clean it. But meat was fresh as fuck. So we would literally like they would sadly kill the cows because they wouldn't allow me in the kill room. But they would kill all these animals fresh, so you're getting fresh meat, okay? It's a sad process. I know if it's too much for y'all, just go ahead and click the video, baby. That's what a slaughterhouse is. Basically, he was gonna cook us some fresh steaks from a fresh cow that he bought himself. He was gonna you know, cook us all a dinner, all the employees a dinner. And I even volunteered to bring my famous pumpkin bread, okay? But that year, I ran out of salt. Cause mind y'all, I told y'all we were struggling, but yeah, I ran out of salt, so my pumpkin bread didn't have no salt in it, so it was missing something, but it was good. It was still good though. Don't do that. Hey y'all, so I brought my famous pumpkin bread. I'm like, okay, we about to feast, blah blah blah. Okay, the steaks was good though. The steaks was good. So it was the end of the work day. we were getting done cleaning up, because we used to clean every day before we left. We would have to clean up the whole entire place, spray it down with the hose and stuff, and bleach it down. It was a clean facility. So we was ending the work day, and we was about to go ahead and have this Christmas party, well, Christmas dinner. So we was getting ready to pray, because mind you, the family was religious, and we was getting ready to pray. And I'm not doing the quotations because I'm not saying that I'm not religious and I didn't grow up in that. I'm saying I'm doing the quotations because I feel like there was some hidden underlining prejudice, racism. But anyway, so basically we was getting ready to pray. Mind you, the dad and the son are still having a beef, okay? It's 4 days until Christmas, okay? They're still having this beef. So me being me, I love Christmas and I love my family. So I really felt like I felt the hurt. Whatever they had going on, it was something that's broken, or maybe it's just a white people thing. I don't know. I'm not trying to be, I'm just saying it, seeing it from my point of view, okay? My heart was hurting for them. We was about to pray, and right before we started praying, the son and the dad just start going at it, like arguing, y'all. Mind you, we was there for like 2-3 weeks, so this is our 3rd week. I just felt like we seen too much. We seen too much too soon, okay? And basically they just going at it, y'all. They're going at it, they're going in, all their business is spilling out. You know, the dad is like,
You know what? I'm gonna take away that tiny house.
because the son had like a little house on the property, and the dad was like, yeah,
Well, you go ahead and take up your tiny house and get the fuck out of here.
and then the son was like,
I don't need this. I don't need you. Need me. You need me.
and then the dad was like,
As of today, you are no longer employed at such and such primary process facility.
and that's what, you know, they was just going in, y'all. And when I tell y'all, and this was kind of scary, because we're dealing with rednecks here, y'all. Rednecks, okay? They be having rifles and shit and laying in every fucking corner, like dead ass. In the facility, I swear, there's like just rifles, just like you just don't know, bruh. It's always something dangerous. We are in a slaughterhouse, and the son and the dad is trying to slaughter each other. Like, what y'all doing? No, because literally all the sharp knives and shit is literally like a few steps away. No, I'm not here for it. And mind you, they had this shed that was on the property too, where all the Mexicans would eat their lunch. So all the employees, I never ate my lunch in there because I feel like I'm gonna sound prejudiced if I say why, but it smelled like raviolis in there. But anyway, I'm not trying to be mean, y'all. It's the facts. Basically, yeah. So it was this little shed that the Mexicans used to eat their lunch in, and we was about to have a dinner in there. So it's like a little shed that you get from Home Depot. So all of us, like about 10-15 of us, about to pack up in there. So that's what happened, okay? So mind you, me and Titus are in the back of the shed. The entrance is only one way out, okay? The son and the dad is doing all of this in front of the entrance, so we cannot escape, okay? So if some shit unleashes, we're there, we're in there, we're witnesses. So the argument starts leading outside. Mind you, like I said, I don't give a fuck about other people's shit. So I stayed inside the shed. I wanted to get away because, like I said, there's weapons and shit. I didn't want me or Titus to get hurt in the process just because we're black, to be honest. Like, I didn't want to just be a target and shit. So I just stayed back with the Mexicans. So all the other people, all the other employees,
They're like, no, stop it, break it up.
they're trying to hold the dad back, and they trying to hold the son back, and yo, my camera died, and I just ate a corn dog. So anyway, they was arguing and stuff. They all trying to hold them back. I heard the dad fell in the gravel. They trying to chew at each other, okay? And then so the son comes back in. He was going off. So the son comes back in. The dad ends up going somewhere else. They end up leaving. They end up getting the dad to go off somewhere else. And the son is just going in. Like, the son is talking about some,
I feel like an epic nigga. I feel like an epic N-word. I feel like an epic nigga. I feel like a fucking nigger.
he's repeating this shit. He repeated that shit like 10 times, y'all. Mind you, me and Titus are in there. We're in the shed still. Okay, we're still there. My accusations of what I heard like a few days prior was true. It was real. Like I heard the N-word. So that's how I knew. I was like, me and Titus was looking at each other like, is he really like saying this? And he knows that we're in there. Like, is he really saying this? So what does that mean? Like, what do you mean you're being treated like an N-word? What does that mean? Are you saying that you're being treated like a slave? Are you feeling like you're treated less than? You feel like black people are less than you? You feel like slaves are less than you? What does that mean? Like, that shit really had me hot. I was really pissed. I wasn't feeling them after that. And then they started playing with our money and shit. So, yeah, y'all. But, and this happened literally a year ago. Like, me and my boyfriend was just talking about this. I was like, damn, like, that's a story time. Like, I would go into depth, but I tried to do this story time over and over. I just didn't have, like, the energy because every time I think about when we worked for those people, it's like, it's draining. It's draining because it's so much that happened. And ever since then, it's just been weird vibes. Like, even the way they would treat us, like, they would make us do the hardest work. They would just make us do the tough jobs, okay? And I'm a female. And they didn't give a fuck. I would be out there with my mans scrubbing these barrels that was filled with guts. And that was, like, one of the hardest jobs. Like, nobody wanted to do that shit. And I would be out there with my mans. And nobody wanted to take over and be like, Bree, go do something else. Like, they didn't care. I just want to know, what I want to know is, the son had to get that from somewhere. So that means that they talk like that behind closed doors. We worked for racist business owners, y'all. Like, dead ass. I thought they was one of the good ones. Like, I really did. And I'm not trying to expose nobody, but this is just a story that happened real life. Like, dead ass. Like, and it was during Christmas time, so that's a naughty story for you. Okay, it was a naughty story. Okay, it really was. It was not giving nice. I don't think the son was nice that year. Okay, like, couldn't be me. Like, I would never talk to my parents what he did. But yeah, y'all, that was just a quick story time. I just had to get that off my chest because I was like, y'all, this literally happened a year ago. Like, dead ass, like, to the T. Like, this is the day. So it's 4 days until Christmas, y'all. Yeah, I would do the advent calendar, but I already know that it's treats and Poji's not fucking with it. So I might wait till the 24th because I think that's another toy. So yeah, but yeah, y'all. So if y'all see this shirt in another video, it's because I decided to do another video. But basically, just use this video as motivation that you could be anywhere. You could be anywhere tomorrow, next week, next month, the next day, next year. You could be anywhere, sis. It does not matter. Okay, so stay encouraged. Happy holidays, and I will see y'all in the next video. Okay? Bye.